Well guys, we're back out bush. The weather is looking ordinary and I'm feeling a bit under the weather. So yeah, we'll see how today pans out. But yeah, our voice is probably a little bit husky. Anyway, I haven't been out for a while, so I just felt the need. I've got to get out. Doesn't matter how I feel. Hopefully this will make me feel better. Anyway, I returned back to a place. I was here a few weeks ago. Got one little bit. I haven't really explored it much, so I've come down a little bit further than where it was, and it looks pretty cool. So fire up to 6, we'll run around here. I do have the monster in the car, but I don't know. I'll give the monster a crack, see how it goes. It does look fairly mineralized, so it might not work so great, but yeah, anyway, enough yabbering. We should get into it so we can find a bit of gold, hopefully before the weather turns to complete garbage, because the sky is grey. Well, first target, guys, how surprising, lead shot. Anyway, you get that. Let's soldier on. Well guys, as it is starting to rain, I'm many lead shot in. I've actually got a piece of quartz. It was sitting on top of the ground. It was pretty loud. I kicked it, thinking there's going to be something under the quartz, and yeah, signal went away, went with the quartz. So I have no idea. It is totally quartz, so maybe it's a specie. But yeah, I'll give you a look. Bit of quartz. One thick, chunky vein of quartz, I'd say, but there is a signal just in here. Like, it's a bit vuggy there. It's obviously the contact zone from its host rock. But yeah. See nothing? There wouldn't be enough mineralization in it to make it go off, because that's just not nasty looking stuff. And being it's only on one side. Yeah, well there you go. If only I had a dolly pot. I do know a guy who makes them. Maybe I should make one for myself. I've got one that's at home, but I need a travel pot. A little travel dolly, so I can sort of smack these things up. Yeah, something in there. But yeah, we might have to wait till later to find out what that is. So yeah, cool. Don't know what the go is, but yeah, it was just sitting right there on top of the ground, so nice. Anyway, keep moving about. Hopefully there's something in this, but hopefully we find actually a little bit of gold. That would be nice. Well, it hasn't been too long at all. Just got that specie. Well, I suspect to be a specie. I hope it is. It's sitting over there on a rock, but a little bit of gold. It's sort of, even though we're on bedrock, somewhere you got to sort of hunt, because this really looks to be like a little gutter between the bedrock. So there's a little gutter somewhere, like a natural riffle, for the gold to fall out. So I'll give you a bit of a look at the area it came out of, and yeah, it might give you an idea of somewhere to look for yourselves. So there is the hole, and as you can see, we're in a line of bedrock. Keeps running up that way. But as you can see, we've got riverstone. Yeah, we're down about 5 or 6 inches, and there's a little bit of gold in the scoop. So yeah, this little gutter has caught the gold, hasn't been able to get over that little bit of bedrock just there and roll off down the hill. So anyway guys, I will show you a lovely little bit of gold, because the rain, it's starting to get heavier. Alrighty, so as the rain is starting to pour down, well, it's actually cleaning my little tiny bit of gold. Golly, can you see it? It is tiny. So there he is, if you can't. Yeah, the little guy, but it's gold, so I'm happy. Hopefully I've got a specie and a little bit of gold now. So yeah, anyway, this rain is sort of getting heavier. I might have to have a dash to the car. If it doesn't stop, I'll just drive off somewhere. We'll go for a bit of an explore. Anyway, I'm gonna get out of the rain. Well guys, about 2 hours has passed. The rain sort of pulled up when I pulled in here, so that was pretty good. I stopped at one other spot and had a little swing with a monster. Picked out a few lead shot. So yeah, it's quite capable of sustaining the monster at that spot. But yeah, it was just raining still, so I thought, bugger it, I'll keep driving. Now, old mate's little brother, little slug gun pellet, but right beside it, got another soft signal. Turned out to be a little bit of gold, so I'll give you a look. Alrighty guys, can you see it? It's pretty small, but I'll tell you what, I don't care. It's a nice little bit of gold. It's tiny. Came out of that hole right there. So, and right beside it, there was a slug gun pellet. So it's down a little tiny bit, but yeah, it's very, very soft. Tell you what, I was happy to see when that popped out of the ground. Anyway, there's gold here, so let's keep on swinging. Hopefully, we can snag another before the end of the day. Alrighty guys, well, we're on again. Second little one. It's come out of that hole there. It wasn't down too far. I think I sort of mishit it a little bit at the start. Anyway, it's in the scoop. I'll give you a closer look. Rightio, here's our little guy. Look, it's another sub 0.1. But it's the right color, and they do add up. And seriously, I'll take them any size. So even though he's tiny, he still gives off a good signal. So anyway, we're running out of daylight, so I better keep on moving. Well guys, you probably noticed I'm running the nugget finder again. Yes, it's a Gold Hawk. It lasted about 8 hours and done the exact same thing again. So it's been sent back off to Coiltech. Basically said, don't repair that. I don't want it back. So I've sort of lost a bit of faith in Coiltech coils. I took a bit of a chance because I've not used them in years. And the first one I get basically lasted 4 or 5 months and has died. So not good. But anyway, the nugget finder, working a treat as we can see, but I'll have to keep on persisting because I would have liked to have had a bigger coil here. But anyway, is what it is. I'll get another one eventually, I suppose, when they're back in stock, because apparently they're out. So for now, nugget finder, doing the job. Well, it's been about 5 minutes, if that. Probably as long as it takes me to walk about 2 meters. Dig a hole about that size. And in the scoop, we've got a little bit of gold. It is tiny. We're getting smaller. It's not good. I want to go bigger. But anyway, I'll give you a closer look. It's going to have to be close. Rightio, here he is. Told you small. Ooh, roly-poly. So yeah, very nice. Look, they can add up. If I can get about 50 of them, I'll be doing really well. But like, even though it's tiny, the 6 just smashes it, so good times. Let's get some more. Sun is going down. Well, I've got a bit. 2 meters behind me. I just got another one, another little tiny one, just here. Thing is, I went that way about 20 meters, that way 10 meters and back. And since I got back basically beside where I got the last one, I got another little bit. Ah well, it's all good. Never know, might have been a big one over there. And I would not have got it if I didn't go for a look. So one more little one for the kitty. I'll give you a bit of a look. Rightio, might be a little tiny bit bigger than the last one. Little roly-poly cylinder type. Yeah. Might be able to hear that, it's still going through the headphones. Yeah, that was seriously on top of the ground, so I thought that was going to be lead shot. Oh well, I'm not going to move, I'm going to stay here, I'm going to work this little area. See if I can snag another one, because the sun basically has dipped behind the hill, so not long left to find more of that. Rightio, good times, keep rolling on. This one's a little tiny bit bigger. Last hole, just there. Only thing is I went 5 meters to the left, then back. As soon as I got beside it, boom, another little one. I'll give you a closer look because this one's a little bit bigger. Rightio, so here it is. A little bit bigger. Don't have to squint as hard. All right, I've got it through the machine now. As you can see, that was not very deep at all, so cool. I think that's 5. I tell you what, it's been 4 from just here and only 1 bit of lead shot, so maybe I could wrangle a bit of a live dig. But yeah, they are a bit hard. Lot of lead. Alrighty guys, we're going for live dig. This one's actually going down a bit. I actually thought it was shallow, but it's actually a little bit loud. It's probably going to be 22 bullet. It's actually got a little bit of depth, so hopefully this one is not going to be lead and we can have a live dig. Well, semi-live. It's half dug already. Anyway, let's get stuck into it. Find out what it is. Hopefully, it's a nice bit of gold. So it's actually getting a bit more vocal, and I thought it was up here, but with monocoil, it actually throws a cone down, so the deeper it goes, it can actually chuck it backwards. So, yes, I might have been a bit off. Nice, I'm liking it. Oh yeah, come on. Oh, relatively excited. Thank God it rained today. Oh, come on, be a nice piece of gold. Has to be, can't be crapping this stuff. How in the hell? Oh. How the hell did that get down there? That is rust. That's disappointing. Oh, so disappointing. Oh well, try and get another one before the light's gone, because the sun is, so. Oh, bugger. Damn you, rust nugget. Rightio, well, it seems if I don't put the camera on, I find gold. Tiny, tiny gold. So you head down in the scoop, tiny bit of gold. You see the tiny little hole beside it. It wasn't very big, wasn't very deep. I should have known it was that quiet. It'd be tiny, but anyway. It is gold, and I will take it, because I think that's like number 6 and the specie. So I'll give you a closer look. You might have to squint. Rightio, and here it is, the monster. That is going to be about a 0.04, 0.05. Yeah, it's not going to really trouble the scales, but even though it's tiny, it still gives off a good signal. A little tiny hole like that. Well, it would appear that this area is sort of quite peppered with these little guys. But yeah, only if we could get a big one. All right, we'll try and sneak one more in, one more dig, regardless of what it is. And I think it'll be bush weighing time. Well, I got my one last target. I actually thought I'd lost it. It is that small. It was basically scraping on top of the ground. Turns out to be gold. I actually had to turn the machine up. It was not very audible down low. So I'm just about running it flat out, and it sort of made it a little bit more audible. Anyway, I'll give you a look, but it is seriously one of the smallest bits of gold I've ever found. Righto, so in this light, I'm not sure how well you're going to be able to see this. No, it's not too bad. There he is. That is Tinsy Wincy. That is so tiny. But yeah, probably a little bit more audible now. Not really. Not loud at all, even though it's out of the ground. But yeah, that is tiny. So yeah, I should put that on the scales just to see what it weighs by itself. Anyway, I think I'm done. I think it's bush weighing time. That was actually number 8 bits of gold. And yeah, the one specie. So good times, great day. Glad it rained. Alrighty guys, so in the little green pan, we have 8 bits of gold and we have our big specie. I'll smash that up at home. I'll put a photo up if it's got gold. I believe it will. Hopefully it's not galena or something sneaky like that. But yeah, Gold Monster said it's gold. So hopefully it's right on the money. But anyway, I won't individually weigh these. There's too many and they're too small. So 8 little bits of gold. Let's see what we got. What if we got half a gram? Well, there we go, 0.55. We've got a half a gram. Well, she's flickering with the wind a bit, and we've got whatever is in that bit of quartz. So I'll smash that up and get a photo. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. Well, there we have it as the light is fading. 0.55, was it? That's all right. I might crack 0.6, depending on what's in that specie, but yeah. Good day all in all. Anyway guys, well that's it for another episode of Pete's Gold Adventures. Now if you did enjoy it, do give it a big thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button, doesn't cost you a cent. And yeah, we'll catch you on the next one. Cheers.